Hello, Celebrate. I want to speak a moment to the dads that are listening. What an incredible time in history to have the honor to be a dad. But what does it mean to be a father in the middle of this pandemic? Well, as always, the Bible gives us instruction. Joshua was a dad both physically to his own children, but also a spiritual dad to the nation of Israel. In Joshua chapter 24, verses 14 and 15, he is speaking to the nation, but his own children are also listening. He gives all of us dads a guide of how to lead during these trying times. There are 3 D's that Joshua will teach us dads: decide, disregard, declare. Decide. Joshua says, now fear the Lord and serve him with all faithfulness. The first thing dads need to teach and show our children in this time is that the only thing we will fear is God. We will not fear a virus, a loss of finances, disruption over our normal lives. As the clothing line says, no fear. Decide. The second one is disregard. Joshua tells us to throw away the gods your ancestors worshiped beyond the Euphrates River and in Egypt and serve the Lord. Our country has a lot of gods: sports, finances, work, social media. This is the time to teach our children that God is number one and there is no second place. Hebrews 12 says, let us throw off everything that hinders us and the sin that so easily entangles us. Now's the time to throw off anything, disregard anything that we've allowed to compete with God. The third one, declare. Joshua finishes by saying, then choose for yourselves this day whom you will serve. But as for me and my household, we will serve the Lord. Joshua's children heard him say that. But it can't just be said. Dads, it has to be lived out. So dads, let's live it out by choosing to read the Bible and pray with our children each day. Choosing to worship and watching the service together each week. Choosing to take communion as a family and be faithful to continuing our time. Declare. Remember that our children are watching and listening to everything that we say and do. Now is the time to be a dad. To decide, no fear. To disregard anything that competes with God, being number one, and then declare each day that we will continue to serve the Lord.